Well, in this video I will make the Ludo design in Adobe Illustrator. Don't worry my friend, it is just for beginners. All the design from scratch. I am taking random size 20 by 20 inches. You can take any of the unit or the size. Don't worry about the bleed area, we will take care it later. Advanced option are now just take it away. Just create. So the very first thing is you have to care about all the tool panels. If any tool is missing, what you have to do, simply click on the three dots on the left, you can see on the left bottom, then three lines, and make sure that it is checked on advanced. By default it will be checked on basic. You have to make sure that it is in advanced. After that, press Ctrl or Command Alt for rulers, then drag and drop the guides from the top and the left into the center. Make sure that it is in center. The smart guide will help you. Go to view panel and make sure the smart guide is checked, or the shortcut is Ctrl or Command U. It will guide you that everything is in proportion or the center anywhere. Then take the rectangle tool. You can drag and drop, but the easiest way, simply click on the canvas and take 20 by 20 inches, and property panel will be shown. Go to stroke, turn off the stroke, go to fill, take any color random. I am picking this random color. Then you have to align it into center. So if the align panel is not here, go to Windows and make sure that align panel is checked, or the shortcut is Shift plus F7. Then make sure it is horizontal and vertical center align, and make sure that it is aligned to artboard is checked. After that, select this rectangle, go to object and lock, or the shortcut is the Ctrl or Command 2, because we don't need it anymore. Then press Ctrl and spacebar, zoom in into center, and then take rectangle tool and press anywhere on the canvas and take the 4 by 4 width and height, and then OK. And also center align it. Go to align panel. First of all, make sure its color is black, the stroke, and take its size 8 and turn off the fill. You can take any of the color, but I am just taking this. Then go to align and make sure it is centered align. And after that, what you have to do, again take this rectangle tool, and now you have to make this rectangle from left side. So as you know, this is the full width is 20, but into the center and from left to center is 10. So when we minus this 2, because then the 4 by 4 rectangle is half of after every side, so it will be 8. So take this rectangle of 8 width and 4 height, and its fill is white, you can see, and its stroke is also 4. And after that, what you have to do, it is also centered align. You have to make sure it is centered align, as you can see. So after that, we have to draw the lines. As you know, in the Ludo there are the 6 boxes in every line, 6 horizontal and 3 vertical. So go to calculator, search here calculator. You need to do why I am searching calculator, it will help us in calculations. But anyway, you can also do with this rectangular grid tool. It is in the line tool panel, as you can see. But for now I'm just going there and just type, because as you know, this rectangle width is 8. So if we, and its height is 4, if we divide the 4 by 3, because we need 3 boxes into vertical on this rectangle. So as you can see that this rectangle, then take this rectangle of 1.33 height and 8 width, and make sure it is also centered align. After that, we need to draw the lines. So for that purpose, what you have to do, go to line tool panel, and from here you will find the rectangular grid tool, as you can see. So what will this helps you? It will help in align every line into lines. So click on anywhere and then take it width and height same to same as this rectangle, because we have to draw the line on this rectangle. We are taking this just for helping us. So click on anywhere on the canvas and take its width and height, 8 width and 4 height. After that, the vertical and horizontal line we need. So as first of all, put the width and height, 8 width and 4 height, and then put the horizontal dividers. Divider are basically the lines. So horizontal dividers, as you know that the horizontal dividers will be 2 and vertical dividers will be 5, because we need 6 boxes, so 5 lines will be needed because 2 lines are also there, already there. So then also make sure it is centered left and vertical center align. As you can see here, first of all horizontal left and then vertical center align. After that, take the line tool and make sure that you draw the lines on these lines, as you can see, of this rectangular grid tool. First of all, where the intersects show, when it shows the intersect, then draw the lines. If you press the shift key, it will draw the line in proportion, so you need to press the shift key. After that, press the alt key and take the copy of this line. After taking the copy, press the Ctrl or Command D. It will automatically do the same process or the step that we have to do. After that, make sure this group, if you hide this group, as you can see, we have draw the lines. Then we don't need it anymore of this group. Delete this group, drag and drop in trash button on the bottom. After that, turn off this layer and group and come back to properties panel. After that, take the rectangle tool and draw the rectangle from the second box, second row of and second box or the second column, and then draw this rectangle and make sure it is same to same, and take the red color, because I am taking the red first box. As you can see, you can take any of the color, I am just taking randomly. Then press Ctrl and left square bracket to send it backward, because our line are not showing, that why send it to backward. Similarly, press here the Ctrl and left square bracket to send it to backward, and then again draw a rectangle there, because you know there is the stop in Ludo. And similarly, press Ctrl and left square brackets to send into back. As you can see, the above line is showing up now of the back rectangle. So after that, take the copy of this rectangle, press the alt key and take the copy, and make sure press the shift key to make sure it is in proportion, as you can see. And here is also press the Ctrl and left square bracket, make sure that it is the rectangle is selected. It is already same to same, because we have already sent it to back. As you can see, all are in proportion. And after that, now my friend, we can make a simple shape or the design in this stop button. As you can see, I am taking the star tool and press the shift key to make it into proportion and the straights, and then make sure it is centered. And you can take any of that color. I think take blue color of that and turn off the stroke. I think the stroke are not good, but for now I'm just taking random color, like for example blue is, I think, and turn off the stroke or not. But after that, my friend, press select this star and take its copy similarly to another stop or the third lines. And as you know, every stop in the Ludo have some shapes or something, and turn off this stroke of these stars. Then select the stars and press the alt key and take the copy on the another stop, and make sure it is also centered. Press the shift key along with alt key to make sure it is in center. It is not centered, I am not taking care, but I am just randomly taking this. And after that, just make sure it is centered align. You can also draw a rectangle on this box and then select both of them, the stars and the rectangle, and then again click on the rectangle to make this rectangle master element. And then you can go to align panel and make sure it is centered, horizontal and vertical centered align. It will also align, but for now I'm just taking randomly. After that, draw the rectangle from on this box, on this center box, but not the whole, just half of this centered rectangle. Draw this rectangle half of the centered rectangle because we need. Then take the add anchor point tool and make sure in the middle or the center where it shows intersect, click a point, and then take the delete anchor point tool and delete the side anchor of this rectangle. And after that, make sure its color is also red. Go to property panel and make sure its color also, or you can take the eyedropper tool, but the eyedropper tool has a lag, that is if we click it anywhere, we will also click the stroke, but we don't need the stroke in this case. Then select this rectangle or the triangle and then press Ctrl and left square bracket to make sure it is sent to back, because we need it to send it to back. Press it as many times as it goes to backwards. So after that, as you can see, it is now sent to backward. After that, draw a rectangle that we need, or a box. So you can take the rectangle tool, you can draw any kind of that. I am just taking randomly. You can also copy the centered rectangle, but I think it will be precise that if we draw another rectangle. So you can take any of the width and height. As you can see, this white rectangle has the 8 and 8 by 4, 8 width and 4 height. So I am just taking randomly 8 and I think 4 for now, but we need to adjust it. So first of all, I am taking the fill color black, and stroke is good, nice, best for now, but just align it, press the shift, simply make sure increase the size and make sure it is all the sides are aligned well. So as you can see, after that we can draw some shapes in this rectangle. So I'm just taking, I think, polygonal tools and draw any of the type of the tool. If you drag and drop and press the mouse key, and then if you press the arrow keys on the keyboard, the down arrow key will decrease the side, and if you press the up arrow key, it will increase the side of this polygonal. So I'm just taking this very randomly shape. Pick the any color. So we will pick the not the blue, it's I think I'm just randomly picking for now, and turn off the stroke and make sure it is, we have make, if you increase the size just with shift, so it will increase in just proportion. So you have to make sure you press and shift and alt to make sure it is increasing the size all the sides, and make sure it is, I think, centered, aligned. And after that, you can also take another rectangle on this box to make sure it is centered and left aligned, but I'm just now randomly taking it, so I'm not caring about anything else. So take the rectangular grid tool, click on anywhere, same height and same width, 8 by 8, and after that 1 by 1, because we need just one vertical and one horizontal. And after that, you have to also align this. Take the stroke color, anything else. I'm just taking the blue, and then go to align panel and make sure it is left align and vertical left align, because we need to align it on this our box, black box. After that, you can, it is just because I want to make sure that it is centered align. I'm not caring about very much, but I'm just for your idea that you can take advantages of this rectangular grid tool. And then take the copy with press alt key and take the copy of this shape or the polygonal. And I'm not taking care very much, but I'm just press the shift key to make sure, and smart guide will help you. Make sure that go to view panel and smart guide is checked. And similarly, select this both of these polygonal tool, polygonal shape, and press the alt key and take the copy onto bottom sides of this box. And similarly, and then go to, you can also do the play with this align tool, align panel, but I'm just randomly doing this. And you can draw a rectangle on this box, and then you can select select both of them, the shape and the rectangle, and click again on the rectangle to make it master element, and then you can also align with this rectangle all the sides align, but I'm just taking it randomly. After that, go to this layer panel and make sure the group, now we don't need this group, delete this rectangular grid group. And as you can see, I think in the middle we need another shape, so take the copy of this shape with select this shape and press the alt key and take the copy in the middle, and I think it's now nice, good. And after that, my friend, you can see it's the one side is, I think, is ready. It is not very good, but my friend, just for your idea and your, as that you can understand, you can make any of the shape, like it's just for idea. It is just idea. It is not professional, it is not anything. It is I'm not working very hard on this, but it is just an idea. So select all of the side and then press the shift and select this middle triangle, and then press the alt key and take the copy of that. And after that, make sure it is also aligned, and after that rotate it. When you hover over the mouse on the side, you will find this rotate options or the icon. So simply rotate it and align with similar on the bottom sides as we have do on the upside. So you will do some work and you have to be very careful about aligning it, as you can see here. And after aligning, you have to take similar copies of this, and all the sides you have to align it and just change the color. I think when you complete the one side, so your project is complete. You have just taking the copy of one side and align it all the sides and just change the color. Only one side is very important, and you have to do hard work on only one side, because when you complete your one side, so you can say that your all the project is complete. After that, change the color of these shapes on the first box. I was forget, so I'm sorry for that. So just change the color of first shape and all the shapes. So here I'm taking the blue, but the stars will show up green, because on the blue, if we take this stars color also blue, they will not show up. That's why I'm taking the star color is green, and on the rectangle or the shape color blue. So as you can see, and similarly on the center triangle, take the color blue, because this side I'm taking blue. So similarly, after taking the color blue, select all of that, this side, select this side with the selection tool and press the shift key, and then select the center triangle, because we have to select it separately, because if we select along with this side, so the center rectangle will also select, but we don't need that. So you can also right click on that and then go to transform and then rotate, and make sure 90 degree and click on preview. It will show you preview, and then copy. It is another way to take the copy, or you can simply select the and press the alt key and take copy. There are a lot of ways to take a copy. I'm just doing that for your understanding, that you can also understand that this is also a way. And after that, make sure it is aligned. And after aligning, also change this color, side color, like I'm taking this side green, so you have to change all the shapes color green, and the stars color you should have to be yellow first of all, and take this shapes color green. Select this rectangle, all the rectangle green, and similarly this middle triangle, center triangle green. After that, select all of that, and with the shift, select this center triangle and take the copy. You can also right click and transform and then rotate and press the 90 degree and copy. There are a lot of ways to take a copy. It is another way I'm just showing to you. And also make sure it is centered aligned. So make sure it is aligned, and then similarly press select all the shapes, change the color of all the shapes. Yellow, I'm taking this side yellow, and the stars color red. And after that, select all the rectangle and middle triangle, center triangle, and change the color to yellow. And you can see, my friend, this is our Ludo is ready. And export that, go to file and then export, and you can see this is final. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Hope this helps you, and if it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and not just to subscribe, ring the bell icon.